well, if this is something you want to do, you gotta do it. You can't be shy in a business that you have to, go to a club, go to a concert, walk up to the band and be like, hey guys, how's it going? If you can walk up to a band and just, get their attention, you're pretty much halfway there in a sense. Of course, you got to know how to do engineering and everything, but honestly, even if you don't, just starting out, you go up to a band and just say, hey, I don't really know what I'm doing, but I'd love to work with you guys. I like your sound. I'd be interested in working with you guys if you'd like that. I run a studio. Would you be interested in recording? Who's in your band? What is everyone playing? Are you bringing your own instruments or kit? Are you bringing specific pedal boards? I like to have all that information on me just so I can carve out spots in the studio for them, before they even get there, basically. How many songs are we doing? If there is a click track, what is the click track to each of them? What is the BPM? Maybe demos of what they're already doing, even if it's just a phone set aside while they're practicing. It just sort of helps to make the session run a lot more smoothly there. Bands are people who play on stages, and they are people who have to entertain the masses in a sense in between. So at least one or two people in the band is going to be an extrovert who's really bubbly and really like, yo, how's it going? What's up, man? And so honestly, it's best to just kind of match that energy. It not only helps the mood of the vibe of the studio or really any other career, but it helps yourself in a sense. You learn to read the room pretty much immediately. You learn what's cool to say, what's not cool to say. Do you let them know about technical difficulties? Do you just sort of say, well, something's going on real quick. If we could just retake that one more time or whatever. I no longer sit there and be like, well, should I ask this? Is this stupid? I'm just like, hey, how are you guys doing? Why don't you come in? This is my studio. This is blah, blah, blah. You really just got to break out of that shell when you have a job that deals with a lot of people coming in and out. And, it's not the same group of people. It's not friends that you're building this connection with. It's, a different group every time almost. And so you kind of just got to treat them like they're your best friends from the start of it.